Almost every woman's dream is to hold their child for the first time. Look into their eyes and tell them how much you will love them forever. Psalms 127:3 says, "Children are a heritage from the Lord, offspring a reward from Him." Children are such precious gifts from the Lord, if not the greatest. And the highest calling a woman can have is to be a mother, because the Lord has looked upon you and found you worthy to care for a soul that was created in His image. Just as the Father entrusted Blessed Mother with the greatest gift in carrying His only begotten Son, the Messiah, into the world, He has entrusted you with His child, a soul to raise up in the ways of the Lord, thereby bringing Him and you much pleasure and joy. We live in a generation that has lost its value for children and value for life in the womb. That a mother is so quick to get rid of a child because it's not the favorable time in their lives. They want to live life a little more, or out of fear of the unknown and fear of the future. Proverbs 16:9 says, "In their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." So you see, the Lord is the one that plans and orders your steps. Nothing in your life is by chance or coincidence. I mean absolutely nothing. It is the Lord as a good shepherd ordering your life, even when you're hit with the most difficult situations, and many times an unexpected trial you didn't plan for. As a parent, when you finally hold your child in your arms, this child you've prayed for, dreamed about, desired, and maybe had unexpectedly, it is undeniable the love you feel pouring out from your heart as you say to yourself, "I never knew I could love someone so much." But what happens when you find out that something doesn't seem right? They're not functioning as a child should. They have behavioral issues, or worse, a grave disability that you cannot do anything about. Hopelessness hits you like a ton of bricks as you go through emotions of confusion, frustration, resentment, and even anger at God because of the cards you feel you have been unfairly dealt. The demons jump on these emotions and can pull you down into depression, anxiety, and loss of all the joy that came with this gift, with this child, and ultimately making you feel this child to be a burden, or worse, making you feel that you are a burden to everyone else because of your sick child. These are lies, beloved, that have been woven to steal your joy, your gratitude, your hope for the future, and ultimately your faith that God is faithful, that He is a healer, that He is good, and works everything out for our good. Jesus said in John 16:33, "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." So He made it clear that we would have trials in this life, that we would have to share in His sufferings and deny ourselves and pick up our cross to follow Him. And sometimes the cross He gives us can be in the form of a sick child. The Lord will never leave you in your lowest valley and trial. He's near to the brokenhearted and longs to bring comfort, because blessed are those who mourn, they shall be comforted. Matthew 5:4. He's right there with you in the trials of life and helping you take care and be there for this child that needs all of you. You are not alone. Therefore, wait with great expectation of faith that God is our healer and a God of restoration. For behold, He makes all things new. And just as He spoke to the blind man who was believing for healing, your faith has healed you, in Luke 18:42. If you have been waiting on a promise of healing for your child, don't give up. Don't relent in the hope of His promise, because in His perfect timing, He will say to you, "My beloved one, your faith has made your child well. Go in peace." This child is a gift from His cross to grow you in virtue, in patience, and in great love. So carry this cross with great tenderness as you await with hopeful expectation that your light and momentary affliction is producing for you an eternal glory that is far beyond comparison, so that you may fix your eyes on not what is seen, but on what is unseen. For what you are seeing and going through is temporal, but that which you can see is eternal.
My beloved one, I have not forgotten you. I say it again, I have not forgotten you. I have seen you believe despite human reasoning and understanding. That is why I have entrusted you with some of the greatest trials and tests with your children. It's not because you have done anything wrong. It's not because I am punishing you, but I trust you, my beloved child, with these precious souls who are gifts from heaven. Because you have believed, your faith will be richly blessed. Don't give up on the promises I have made to you. You will see them come to pass. I come before you now asking you to open your heart to me. It has been imprisoned for so long because of the trials and rejection. Many have taken your love for granted, but I have not. I need your love, my sweet child. When you closed yourself off to be loved, you put yourself in a prison and locked me out. I am here today to bring you freedom. Freedom from the memories of the past. Freedom from the wounds you incurred. And freedom of the fear of the future. You don't have to be strong for me, as you are for so many others. No, my beloved one, I am drawn to your weakness, your inability, and your vulnerability. I have caught every tear that has streamed down your beautiful face. I have heard every plea when you felt you couldn't go on, and it hurt too much. I want you to let me in the most deepest areas of your pain, and allow me to heal you, love you, and restore you. You have no idea how pleased I am with you. You have done well with all I have given you, and now I call you to something greater that is found in me alone. They call you the quick-tempered, but you are my sweet nightingale. I unlatch the cage today and say, you are free, my beloved. You are free, and I will perch you on my shoulder for all to see and hear. Your life will be sweet melody to draw many to me. Let me love you, for I will never betray you. I will never leave you. I am faithful, and my eyes are for you alone. Come, my beautiful one, and be healed. Your daddy is speaking.